Okay, so um, like I was telling Lori, I don't think today I'm gonna have time to do any kind of texts, writing any kind of blogs or anything. So I figured I'd just do a little video blog real quick and fill in because there's a lot. Everything goes by and then you forget what's happened and then blah 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 blah. So you know. So what am I doing today or this morning? I'm making waffles. Can you see it? Oh, it's over here. There we go, waffles. Because it's Sunday morning, and waffles are awesome to have on Sunday morning. Because I'm hungry. And Lori also made me this nice fruit smoothie. Mmm. But what's been going on with us? I don't remember if have I ever anything about the new office or anything?
Nope.
So last couple months or weeks or whatever, we found we needed more space for work, so we ended up finding an office over in Orem, off of 8th South and Orem Boulevard. Yeah, and it's about 4 times more space than we had before, which is awesome. So we have a little green screen room in the back, and our office is in the front, and just in time because we're doing a big like Novell video for BrainShare that we're doing a lot of effects stuff. So it's perfect to have the green screen right there and right in the office to do the small stuff that we need to do. They're not huge effect shots. I mean, they're pretty like intense, but we don't have huge. I just want to sleep. There we go. Anyway, not huge spaces. So anyway, yeah. So that's kind of cool. We have a little bit of a space now to work. I can leave. The other day we did a bunch of tests with the camera and whatnot, and I walked away from the office going, "This is great. I can just leave this up because it's not in my living room anymore, so I don't have to worry about cleaning it up. So we have our house back. So when we have our dinner or have people over or whatever. So anywho, there's that. And then I think I mentioned, I mentioned that we went to San Diego to do some work for a client, which is really cool. But we decided that we had so much fun in San Diego, as in the hotel, right? We flew in, took the shuttle to the hotel, worked for 3 days in the hotel, and then got to the airport and went home. So we decided we're going to go back to San Diego for kind of our last vacation-y thing before we have to learn how to take care of a small child. So we're driving this Saturday out to San Diego to go to the zoo and to the 25th? Yeah, anyway, some weekend. Sometime soon. So we're excited for that. I've been to SeaWorld, but Laura's never been to SeaWorld or anything like that. Yeah, we're excited. See this? I made this syrup. That's why it's red.
How much put in?
I can't remember what I put in it. It's not.
Coconut almond.
It's coconut.
Extract.
No, I didn't put strawberry. It's coconut almond. It's coconut and almond extract. So it's coconut almond syrup because we don't have any maple. And we don't have any brown sugar, so it's all white sugar. So anyway, but last night I had to talk about last night. Last night we went to. Oh, I'll tell Valentine's Day, but last night I want to tell that first. I only have 5 minutes left. Okay. So last night we went to a concert. We went to Rockapella. And for those of you who don't remember Rockapella, they were made famous, more or less. They're already known in some places, but made famous all over the U.S. by being on the Carmen Sandiego TV show. And if you go look on YouTube for Carmen Sandiego TV show, it'll come up and you'll remember it and have all kinds of cool child flashbacks like I did. It was good. Anyway, so ever since Rockapella's on Carmen Sandiego, I've always had this love for just harmony, voice harmony. And I guess when I was a small child, I didn't understand what that could mean or be. So I've really always loved a cappella, and tried to have a couple, little a cappella groups throughout school and whatnot, which was fun. But I remember going to see a cappella probably when I was like 6 or 8 or something like that over at, maybe it was a little bit older than that, over at the Sarah Shell years ago. We went and got all their signatures. I think I have that somewhere. Anyways, pretty cool. But so whenever they've come to Utah, they came a couple years ago, and we went with. Josh came with me. Josh DeWitt. I don't remember who else came. It was some other people. Anyway, it was a great show at the Sarah Shell again, and I just remembered it was awesome. But anyway, so they ended up, they're coming to the new Provo Center for the Arts here. And so we bought tickets as soon as we could because it was awesome. Anyway, make a long story short, it was an awesome show. So much fun. If you guys like acapella, you should really check out Rockapella. Anyway, but that was fun. We took a couple little pictures. You can't really see anybody on the stage because it's so far away and it's from our phones, but it was still way fun. We like going to concerts. We especially like going to concerts at the Sarah because we know everybody there and we get in at a good price. Anyway, okay, so I'll tell really quick. I'll tell what happened for Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, it's pretty simple because we're going to San Diego, so we're trying to save our pennies. But here's some nice balloons that Lori got, and her nice flowers. You can see it. There we go, a little bit, and chocolates on the bottom. So basically, what happened was, 3 minutes. Okay, here's a short story. I was trying to figure out when to because I always try to do it in the morning, so they comes out and has the surprise here. And so I was trying to figure out when I could sneaky put things up. Now, our house is small enough, you can't hide anything anywhere. Except for like in the basement, but that'd be kind of odd too, like in the middle of the night, going down in the basement in our room to try and get these balloons and stuff out that I hid down there. So anyway, my parents live really close, so I drop stuff off there and they go get it. So I was, about 5 in the morning, I got up to go do that. And I went out, I came out in the living room, put on it was snowing. It was the same night we had a huge snowstorm and stuff. So I put on my hat and my coat, my gloves and my boots, and then I thought, oh, I better grab my phone in case she gets up and realizes I'm not in the house and calls me or whatever. So I go back into the bedroom, and I'm grabbing my phone off the dresser, not counter, dresser, and she rolls over. She's like, "Oh, you can't sleep," and like looks right at me, and I'm like deer in the headlights. And I'm like, "Oh yeah," and then I realize she can't see because she needs glasses at night. Well, in general, but she doesn't have her eyes in. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go in the living room and watch TV." So I snuck out the front door, got in the truck, drove over, sliding all over the place to my parents' house. Got there. Now, that lock on the front door is probably a good 20 years old, so I'm trying to get into the lock, and my key doesn't quite work anymore, so I get the bottom or the top lock undone. The bottom lock takes a good 30 seconds of really giving it some jimmy, and I didn't want to get everybody up at 5, so I decided to just wake up one person. I called Murphy, made him come get me. And he came down, and he was all, "Oh yeah, no, that's fine. It's late enough." I'm like, "Yeah, you're still asleep." So I get all the balloons and the flowers and stuff, and I walk back to the truck, and the wind's blowing, and the balloons are going every. So I get him in the truck, and I get down here, and I sneak in the front door again and dump it all. And whenever you're trying to sneak around, that's when everything gets the noisiest, like. And everything has to be in plastic. The flowers are wrapped in plastic, and the candies are in plastic. And I had to come over and turn the thermostat up so that it would turn the heater on, so that it would give me a little bit of noise cover. Anyway, it was a successful surprise. She didn't even know that I was gone. And anyway, so it was fun. And we're gonna have some waffles this morning. Get ready for church. Finish our primary lesson. And that's about it, really. We'll have to something. I don't know. Okay.